Has this ever been you? My symptoms appear out of control. My body seems out of control. My injuries seem out of control. I feel like I'm losing control. You hear it a lot, you see it a lot. Here's where this is coming from. We have to first start with the body only heals. Every symptom is a healing response. It's a symptom of healing. Every injury is an opportunity to understand your symptoms more and feed back the amount you have to offer to understand and make changes. And then symptoms help you realize the work that's necessary with injuries. They go hand in hand. There is no separate specialty for them. They're all together. You address everything all together. So everything is for you. Every response from the body is for you. So now when you have a symptom or an injury, we'll start with injury because it's easier to see. It's easier to illustrate. When you have take a rolled ankle, I love rolled ankles, and you try to control the body response. When you try to treat or fix it, what's the natural healing response to you walking and not being able to manage your footing, not being strong enough to be able to handle the forces of walking? There's damage to cells, and then there's a healing response. Like what? Swelling, inflammation, pain, and a limp. There's also going to be a memory and an emotion tied to it and all these other factors that'll come in, but to keep it simple, there's going to be swelling, inflammation, pain, bleeding, because there'll be bruising, and there will be limping. When you try to control the swelling, inflammation, pain, meaning you try to fix it, cure it, reduce it, treat it, that was the body's response to the damage to you and everything you are and your choice to even be in that environment in the first place. And everything you've been to that point right there has led to that moment for you to see this. So you now try to control it. Body's going to go, wait a second. That's not what I needed. That's not why I'm equipped this way. That's not what swelling's for. That's not what inflammation is for. Wait a second. You didn't change a thing. You understand nothing about that experience right there because I got stuff planned for us. So what does it do? It creates more scenario of healing because what you ended up doing was feeling better, and then you continued on your way. You continued to walk or continued to play or continued to travel or continued to do whatever at that level. And the body's like, you can't do this. You can't sustain this. So it creates more swelling, inflammation, pain. And then we go fix it, control it. And if that's not enough and things don't change, it just sends the ripple up to the knees or to the other ankle or to the hip or directly to the spine. It takes a lot to get to the spine, but it'll throw it there. And then we have knee injury, hip injury, degeneration, healing response. And what do? Try to control that. And then it spreads it more, and we try to control that, and we spread it more, and we try to control that. Now it's like, God, I feel like my injuries are out of control. The same thing happens with any level of symptoms. Take skin, immune, neurological, endocrine, hormones, bones, blood, heart, lungs, digestion. It doesn't matter what it is. When you have a symptom of healing that is for you, to understand you and the experience of you and the totality of you and the real you in this, and to make these opportunities and changes to understand your life, not to fix the thing, because there's something here for you to improve, to understand more about this whole ride. But what do? We try to control it, whether it's medications or supplements or herbs or treatments or therapies or fixes or cures or hacks or gadgets. And then the body goes, wait, this is not why I created blood. This is not why I shifted bones. This is not why I did this to your teeth. This is not why I had you see differently. This is not why I had you not procreate with that person. This is not why I kept you slow for those years. I need you to see something for us because there's something so huge here. There's so many things huge for both of us to understand this whole thing and for spirit to go. See, God, this trip could be so much better. So we try to control it. And what does it do? The lesson wasn't understood. The message wasn't received by you. So now body goes, we got to spread this. We got to make this more intense. We got to push this to other systems because Skin wasn't enough. That wasn't the language they speak. They didn't hear me. Eyes weren't enough. They didn't hear me. Hormones and energy weren't enough. They didn't hear me. Fertility concerns weren't enough. They didn't hear me. And it will keep going. It's not an attack. It's not a punishment. It's not anything against you. It's for you. The only time the body seems out of control with symptoms and injuries is when we try to control it. Say it again. Sounded like a preacher there, sorry. Take frostbite. If we're sitting in the cold because we chose to be in this moment, everything that led up to this event, right now, we're sitting in the cold, stranded. Our entire life right now is put to this point. And the experience is going to be different for 1,000 different people. Body sensing that we're cooling. Oh my gosh, there's a threat. It starts pulling blood from the extremities to put it around the center of your body to keep you alive, to keep you holding on. Because maybe you make a decision. Maybe you see that there's a way to start a fire. Maybe you see that there's a way to get out. There's a trail back there. Or maybe that somebody's going to fish you out of there so that you can go home and do the real work on why you got there in the first place. But what happens to your fingers and digits? They die off. The body saves you by risking this, using these, sacrificing these for you for one more moment. But medicine will roll in, and in this scenario, will put gloves on your hands and leave you there because you don't know you're sitting on a mountaintop. Medicine will come in and treat the fingertips. Medicine will come in and treat the conflicts that you have with whatever you've got going on. And your body will go ahead and do more frostbite up the chain. It will bring in more to buy you more time, to buy you more of an opportunity to see that there's something here that you could do to get us to safety, because then the realization of what life is going to be like after this moment, oh my God, with all this understanding and all these changes that you're going to make, please don't just go back to your life with now nubs on your fingertips because I saved you. Please just don't go back. There's so much more here. And that is what it is for all levels of symptoms and all levels of injuries. The only time the body seems out of control with your symptoms or seems out of control with your injuries is when you try to control them.